TV, video games, computers, MP3 players. Kids have so many high-tech gadgets to occupy their time. There's no wonder many are not as physically active as they should be. You see the kids there texting on their cell phones and they're doing all this high-tech stuff. Our next guest, Maureen Lucas, is here with the Lucas children, and she's the owner and instructor at Movin Zone, and she's going to tell us how to get our kids jazzed up about exercise, and they'll be active throughout their lives. It's all about having fun, right, Maureen?
Hi, how are you?
Good, nice to see you. So tell us a little bit about how you get your kids to work out every day.
Oh, my kids working out.
Yeah.
To be honest, we don't actually call it working out.
Okay.
I think when you call it working out, it becomes more of a chore, more like homework, something they just resist.
Like the same reason I don't go to the gym every day, because it's a workout. It should be more fun.
Mm-hmm. It should be more fun. And what I like to do is take my kids to do things like hiking or play in the backyard or swim in the pool, something like that.
Now, you say the kids should probably try to have about 60 minutes of exercise a day. Now, I got to tell you, when I was a kid, we were on our bikes, we played hide-and-go-seek, we ran around the neighborhood, we were climbing trees. None of that exists anymore. But they should still try to get 60 minutes a day. How do you do that?
Well, honestly, it doesn't have to be 60 consecutive minutes.
Oh, that's okay. Mm-hmm.
So it might be just as simple as we get up in the morning, we have to walk our dog. That'll take a good 20 minutes.
Now, what about during the summertime? I mean, you think about it during the year. They've got their soccer, they've got their little league, they've got all the things there that are structured, organized things. How do you keep them in that organized zone in a fun way during the summer?
Well, you can have routines in the summer just as you would during the school year. Some kids maybe go to camp all day long, so they're probably getting some activity anyway. But for the kids that don't have other activities to do, maybe you need to do a little bit more with them. The parents, I think, need to get a little more involved in their active lives.
Parents involved, make it look like fun, make it more of a family type of activity. So do you have to spend a lot of money on a lot of gear? And, you know, I mean, people are always worried about expense these days, so. Oh,
goodness. You can pretty much, kids are very resourceful as far as taking something, using their imaginations, and figuring out new ways to use it. Paper towels can be a really fun target when you're going to toss a ball.
Oh, we do that in the grocery store. Hey, honey, go all the way back. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
So, you know, my best suggestion is put together what I like to call a fit kit. Maybe just a canvas bag and just throw a ball in there, a cone, even a cup, and spoons and cotton balls are a blast. You put the cotton ball on a spoon and you just, you know, run like a little relay. See if you can do it without it falling off.
Now, what about getting kids involved when it's not a competitive thing? Are they still willing to play along with you?
Actually, I get a great response with that. Some children choose not to do competitive sports for that reason. They feel they're not good enough, or they want more fun play rather than the kids yelling at each other. You didn't do it right, or you missed that goal. So in some situations, these children benefit a little bit more from a less competitive environment.
All right, now you got a couple of trainers I see there with you. I got Henry and Gavin Lucas are back there, and they're going to be our team today, huh?
They are.
Tell us what you're going to put the kids through a little bit, if you can.
Well, we're going to do some things that could be done outside.
Okay.
Could also be done inside, depending on how strong your floors are and how much space you have available to you.
All right.
The first one we're going to do is a little bit of a relay.
And guys, this is going to be fun. Let's see the smiles. I want smiles on the face because it is fun. All right, good.
Okay, the first one, we have a spot here and we have a pool noodle. These are things that people very often have around the house. If you don't have a spot exactly, a little carpet, and like I said, if maybe even a paper towel could be used as a spot, as long as you have a surface that you're not going to slide on.
Gotcha.
Okay, so what Henry's going to do is he's going to run down, touch his noodle down to that spot, return, and give it to Gavin.
All right.
Okay, ready? Go ahead. And what's really great about this is called an endless relay.
Right,
so
go.
This can go on until maybe a timer you've set rings or a certain number of laps. This is not a competitive kind of thing at all.
Nice
so
job.
I really like this. And don't forget, a parent can do this with their child.
And you can make it outside. You can do it across the yard, under the driveway.
Absolutely.
All right, terrific. Okay, let's do another. Let's put them through another piece of fitness fun.
Excellent, excellent. Now, what the boys are going to do next is something that a child can do by themselves without necessarily
I had a lot of those
having
moments when I was young.
Right. Well, it's important. A lot of kids don't know how to play without being entertained.
Yeah. Where's your friends? They're not around, so you need something to do on your own.
Right. And this one actually prevents the whole texting thing.
Okay.
Because they have to use their hands. So would you please get in a plank position, boys? This is also known as a push-up position.
Yep.
And they are first going to take their cars and move them in front of the other hand 4 times. So go ahead, Gavin, move your car.
Cool, I like that.
This is building a lot of core strength in their stomach, in their backs, in their legs. Then they're going to take and they're going to go hand over hand, and they're going to turn themselves till they reach the other side, keeping their hips way up off the ground, and then they're going to return to the beginning. This is something really great. You can set a certain amount of time or a certain number of repetitions for them to do this.
All right, how about one more exercise?
Okay, stand up, boys. All right, now they're going to stand back to back in the center. This one can be kind of fun. If they're siblings, in some cases, they tend to
better to leave them back to back.
Bit. Yeah. So, okay, Gavin's going to take this, and they're going to go 4 times overhead, handing it off to each other, and then touching it to their toes.
Ah, that's very cool.
And
now you also had mentioned there's also exercises for parents that aren't in the shape they should be that can get their kids going, right?
Absolutely, and this one modifies very nicely. Twist side to side, boys. Sides, okay? This one modifies very nicely for parents who aren't maybe as mobile.
Right.
Because I know there are a lot of parents in that situation.
Well, that's the problem, too. And, you can't, just because you're not going to the gym doesn't mean you can't inspire your kids and make it more of a fun family activity.
Exactly. And it's important for parents to be that influencing factor in as much capacity as they can. Okay, so now I'm going to take the noodle. And Gavin, you're going to step over here, please. Because now I'm the parent who's maybe in the wheelchair, or Henry's going to put his back to me, or for some reason I just can't move around a lot.
Right.
Henry's going to twist and take the noodle from me, and he's going to turn around and hand it to me.
See how simple that was?
And he's twisting again. And this is just something we can play together.
Hey, if you'd like more information about just how easy it is to get yourself having some fun working out, check out the Movin Zone. Come to our website. Maureen, Gavin, Henry, you guys are the best. I'm going to have some fun with this after. Hey, hang in there because we've got some more great Connecticut style coming up right after this.